Hello and welcome to NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. The first thing we got is today's matchups, and our first matchup is Steve Nash versus John Wall. The old, more experienced point guard versus the young, new, talented point guard. Steve Nash has been in the league for a long time. Uh, he's he's only played with two different franchises during his time in the NBA. He's played with Phoenix and Dallas. First he was with Phoenix, then he went with Dallas, and then he ended up back with Phoenix. Um, he's really he's really done a lot in this league. He can shoot those threes really well. He can pass really well. Now John Wall, he was the number one overall draft in the 2010, the number one overall draft pick in the 2010 NBA draft, and he's fast, he's quick. He played with Kentucky, and he's just been he hasn't. I don't think he's lived quite up to his potential in his rookie season. He probably would have won Rookie of the Year had Blake Griffin not been eligible for the award this year. Blake Griffin was injured in his technically rookie season, so he was allowed to be eligible for the Rookie of the Year award this season. So this was they let him have this season as his rookie season. Um, and John Wall came into a horrible team. Um, it was him and Gilbert Arenas and nobody else and Andre Blatch and nobody else really to start the season. But then JaVale McGee turned out to be really good. So then you have John Wall, Gilbert Arenas, Andre Blatch, and JaVale McGee. But then Gilbert Arenas gets traded to the Magic for Rashard Lewis, which ended up turning out for the better when that happened because um, Rashard Lewis ended up having a better season than Gilbert Arenas. Rashard Lewis got injured, but then they found production off the bench from Josh Howard. And then Nick Young, their shooting guard, started playing well. And then they made the trade to get Jordan Crawford, the rookie from Atlanta. And that really helped them because Jordan Crawford was just so explosive. And they also got Mo Evans to come off the bench from Atlanta, and he ended up having some pretty cool highlights to give them too. That was a big ticket seller. So then you've got a team with John Wall, Rashard Lewis, Josh Howard, um, Andre Blatch, JaVale McGee, um, um, Jordan Crawford, Nick Young, and Mo Evans. Now that's a really, really good team if you think about it. They're young, which is why they needed why they need some veteran leadership from Rashard Lewis, but they're they're gonna be quick. They're gonna be able to run on the fast break really well. I expect them to make the. I predict them to make the playoffs next season. Um, to get back to the matchup, I kind of went off there. Um, Steve Nash versus John Wall. I'm going to give this matchup to Steve Nash. John Wall, he's going to be good. He's going to be very good. I don't know just how good he's going to be, but I think he's going to be pretty good. Um, but I'm gonna give this matchup to Steve Nash just because he's led this team so far. He led both when he was playing with Dirk Nowitzki in Dallas. He led that team because the point guard always has to be a good leader, and Steve Nash is the definition of a good leader. So I'm gonna give this matchup to Steve Nash. Our next matchup is Al Horford versus Dwight Howard. Now you might be thinking, what? Al Horford versus Dwight Howard? That's easy. It's not. And I'm going to tell you why. Dwight Howard is not the best center in the NBA. Dwight Howard is not the best center in the NBA. All right? You might be thinking, what again? But the reason for this is all he can do is rebound. He has a very limited skill set. He can't shoot. He can't pass very well. He can't even shoot his free throws. So his skill set is very small. He can rebound and he can dunk, and he can block. Um, but that's why I really think that there are other good centers in the league that might be more valuable than Dwight Howard is, and I think Al Horford is one of them. Al Horford is, in my opinion, the best player on the Atlanta Hawks. He's really more of a power forward than a center, but he can definitely play the five when he needs to. I really think that he's one of the more versatile centers in the league. Not only can he shoot mid-range jump shots, but he can shoot threes. He can dunk really well. He actually hits his free throws most of the time. He had two clutch ones earlier this season for Atlanta, game clinchers against the Clippers. That was pretty impressive. I really think that he might be the best center in the league. Um, Amari's getting a little bit older. I think the best centers in the league goes Al Horford, Amari Stoudemire, Tyson Chandler, then Dwight Howard. So that I think that really, if you think about it, Al Horford has more different skills than Dwight Howard. Sure, Dwight Howard weighs 265 pounds, which is 20 pounds more than Al Horford. Sure, he is taller than Al Horford, but I really think that if you look at their entire skill set, I think Al Horford's better. So I'm going to give this matchup to Al Horford. Now let's talk NBA headlines. Toronto Raptors Sonny Weems to sign with team in Lithuania. Thank you for watching NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez, and I will see you next time.